Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn about the basics of citation management, that is under the unit 4 of your unit 3, that is the last topic. And in this, basically what we will discuss that what is citation management and why there is a need for citation management, and also we will discuss about the basic tool, that is a software basically, that is a Zotero reference management software, and this tool is basically used for managing the references. So let us start. So first we will discuss what is a citation. So as you might be aware that if you might have seen some papers, research papers or a thesis or some dissertation, you might have seen that there is a tradition, there is a convention usually followed in academic writing and other places also, where we discuss about the source of information, from where we are what from where which sources we are giving the information in our particular work. So that tradition is basically to attribute the authors who have written or whose ideas we are taking to write the particular work at hand. So what is citation? It is a short note recognizing a source of information. So basically by citation we recognize that what are the different sources that we have used for writing a particular work, and it is a practice of attributing the in uh, in your piece of work. जो काम आप कर रहे हैं उस काम में जो पहले से लोगों ने काम किया हुआ है उनके वर्क को एट्रीब्यूट करने की एक प्रैक्टिस है. It also sets explicit linkages between the current work and prior work in the archive of scientific literature. So basically what we do, that by citations we try to create links, that is explicit links means open links that are visible, explicit links between the current work, that the work which we are doing, and the prior work which is already existing in the body of literature that is available in the particular field. And other reasons are to avoid plagiarism also, that we are also aware that plagiarism is an important aspect that need to be taken care. And also by citing the quality of the work also improves, because you always say that this is not your statement but somebody else's statement that you are basically using it. So we just here I have given one small screenshot of from a paper that says that if you see here, it was developed by Agner et al. So this is what, this is basically citation. We are citing a paper, a work that is done by Agner et al. Et al means there are more than 3 authors. Agner et al. And uh, in they published their paper in the year 1977, and Musen and Von den Brock in year 1977. So like this, what we do, we provide citations to the papers which we have, on which the particular idea, or if you want to specify something, that for example, see here the author specifies that stochastic frontier analysis is a parametric approach to estimate inefficiency, thereby efficiency, and it was developed by Egner et al. And Musin von de Brock in 1977. So these two papers are basically cited here, and they will be referred in the reference list. We will discuss differentiate between what is a reference management and what is reference and what is citation. So see, similarly here also in the next line also we estimate translog production models with time varying inefficiency, and Kumbhakar 1990 and Bates and Coily 1992. So these are again two papers which the authors have cited here. So likewise we provide citations. Next we will discuss about what is a reference. So basically what we do, like whatever paper we cite in the text, that is also called in-text citation, we have to provide the full list of the articles or the works that we have cited in the text. A little bit more details we have to provide. The purpose is so that the reader, if they want to identify a particular bibliographic work or a particular work, and they can locate it by using some bibliographic elements. So what is reference? A list usually given in the end of the document containing the details only of those works cited in the text. सिर्फ वही काम जिसको आपने टेक्स्ट में साइट किया है उनकी एक लिस्ट दे देते हैं. And their list is usually arranged either in the order of the items are as they are cited. ज़्यादातर जो होता है वो जिस ऑर्डर में हम आइटम्स को साइट कर रहे हैं उस ऑर्डर में न्यूमेरिकली एक्सप्रेस कर देते हैं या फिर अल्फ़ाबेटिकली बाय द फर्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ द आइटम. जैसे यहाँ पर एग्नर है, ए बी बी अल्फ़ाबेटिकली इट इज़ अरेंज बाय द फर्स्ट वर्ड ऑफ द लिस्ट, आइटम लिस्ट. अच्छा, एक और टर्म दैट कम्स ऑलवेज इन द पिक्चर इज बिब्लियोग्राफी. So bibliography and reference list, there is a difference. What is the difference? That in reference list we provide only those items, those works which we have cited in the text, whereas in the bibliography we can provide any work which is relevant to a particular subject and it should not necessarily have to be cited in the text. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपने इसको साइट किया हो, बट अगर रेलेवेंट है तो आप उसको बिब्लियोग्राफी में मेंशन कर देते. तो यूजुअली इन थीसिस व्हाट वी सी दैट in thesis usually they provide a reference list and as well as a bibliography. In the reference list only those works will be cited, those work will be included which are cited in the text, whereas in the bibliography all the relevant works whether it is cited or not cited in the text will be included. So here I have given one reference list, you can see here. So here the author name, year, and then the title, then the journal from where it is published, volume of the journal, number and page number. So all these are bibliographic details, bibliographic elements are provided so that if somebody wants to go to, or if he wants to read the particular article, they can with these details they can locate that particular item. So in this figure if you see, I am just representing that this is your paper and so basically this is your paper and here you provide in-text citations and in the of articles, book, conference papers, and in the end you provide the details about the articles which you have cited in the reference list. So next question is why citation management is important. So first of all, a consistency is necessary in in-text citations and reference list to make the reader identify the bibliographic elements of the original source. So there should be a consistency. If there is no consistency, then it will be difficult for the author or for the reader to identify which are the particular elements that have been used. For example, if you see your assignments, you are providing references but you are not providing in a proper consistent manner, so it will be difficult for somebody to locate or identify that particular reference. So there should be some consistency. So there are for this purpose there are various citation styles that are available that specify how to write the references in a reference list and in-text citation. Some of the popular citation styles are American Psychological Association, Modern Language Association MLA, Chicago Manual of Style, Vancouver System, Harvard System, etc. So basically if you are from psychology, education and other social sciences like economics and commerce and others, then most of the literature you will see that they follow APA style. Some of them they follow the Harvard system also. Whereas for the case of literature and arts, usually people follow the MLA style, whereas Vancouver style is popular in the field of medical and scientific journal. But always you have to always consider or read the author guidelines or instructions to author section of the journals to find out which is preferred citation style, which particular citation style is preferred by that particular journal. So for a long thesis or for long-term research, the collected articles need to be maintained for probable use in future, which is also known as reference management or citation management. So for example, if you are working on your PhD thesis and it is of more than 3 years, so during that particular time you will collect lot of articles that need to be cited while you write your thesis in the last 6 months or 1 year. So what will happen that if you don't, if you will not track your sources properly, it will be difficult for you to put all the references in a proper manner, and in the end it might happen that you forget from where you have taken the taken the ideas, and later it can be a case of plagiarism also. So it is best practice always to track your citation, to maintain record of your citations, so that you will not forget them and you will cite them appropriately whenever you take ideas from the papers. So for this purpose, there are some reference management software that are available. If you see, traditionally the references were kept as index cards. Earlier in good old days, like people before my age also, they used to when the software were not available, they used to prepare index cards, small cards they used to prepare. And in the card, in the first card side, they will write all the bibliographic details, like we are mentioning in the reference list. All the bibliographic details they will mention. In the back side they will write their notes, and then it will be threaded in a particular bunch, and whenever they will cite it, they will collect all these cards during the period of their research, and in the end they, with the help of these cards, they will put the citations. But now these days this problem is sophisticated by the software, and with the help of these software, researchers can do a lot of other things, and they can manage their references in a proper way and keep them references intact for a long term. So it helps, these software helps scholars to create and manage their list of references. These software are called reference management software. Sometimes they are also called citation management software also. And if you see, if you go on internet and you just search for list of reference management software, you will find a lot of reference management software. On Wikipedia there is a list of reference management software with their comparison of the features, whatever features they have. Okay. But I will talk about some of them. Like for example, some popular ones we can see that free. If we see free ones, then there is one called Zotero reference management software, and another is the Mendeley. Mendeley is from Elsevier, whereas Zotero is from, basically it was developed by a particular library, and then further funded by the other organization, and it is not for profit organization, and open source also. Whereas in commercial software, you see, you have ENDNOTEs, RefWorks, and other ProSite and other software are available. So today what we will discuss, that we will talk about the basic one, that is the Zotero reference management software, which is most popular also these days, and it is a good software as per my experience also. I regularly use it. So basically what happens, like in the previous diagram you had seen that with the articles, directly we used to cite the articles in the paper, and then we used to prepare reference list bibliography by ourselves. But here what happens, in between there is a reference management software. So all the articles, books, conference papers, means the relevant literature is basically stored in a database that is managed by the reference management software, and the software prepares the citations for us, software prepares the reference bibliographic list for us. So the process of citing the documents as well as preparing the reference list becomes very easy. So you need not to worry about, because if you see that the reference list, punctuation, space marks, italics, all these things matters a lot. If there is a mistake, then the particular journal will return back to you, and then they will ask, you have to again recheck, or you have to correct the particular references. So it is very necessary that it is very much important that you put all the references in a proper standard style, so that there won't be any problem later. And it takes a lot of time also for researchers. If you see that without this software, people used to take more than 1 month to just fix their references. So it takes a huge lot of time, but that time can be saved by using this software, and that time can be utilized for conducting your research work. So moving on to reference management software called Zotero, and what we will do, that we will I will stop here, and then in the next part we will discuss about the different features of Zotero management software, as well as the demo. We'll see the demo of the Zotero management software also. So little bit before going, just I'll discuss that it's a free reference management software. It is available at zotero.org, and if you open, it will look like this way. and from here you can download it freely. If you want, you can download it later also and install it in your machines also, so that just to practice. And what it does, that it recognizes all the bibliographic information on books, journal articles and other resources from websites and databases, and extracts metadata from these sources. So this is the best feature what I see, that always it extracts the metadata of almost all the kind of bibliographic documents or types whatever we have discussed in the first unit. And it also stores the related PDF files, images and links in your library. So it creates a particular library, and with that we can create a library for future use also, so that after 5 years, 10 years also, if you want to work, you can work on, you will always have access to all your PDF, all your articles and other places. For example, if you keep it in a particular say for example particular folder on your device, it might happen that one day you will forget it, or one day you, while if you don't take backup, you will lose all those data. But here what happens, that you can keep track of all the PDFs whatever you have. Like for example, I have my whole my PhD data also with me till date. So whatever the documents I had at that time referenced, all those documents are available with me till date also. So that is why, because I am using this software for a long period of time. So what it can do, it can create a bibliography in Word, Open Office, or recently they have started support for Google Docs also. So that is the best feature if you are working on collaboratively on with somebody else sitting somewhere in the world. That also can be used with the help of Zotero. And it can publish you can also publish your libraries as a uh, share your libraries to your organization or class or particular research group with the help of groups. You can do that. So you can visit, in the meantime you can visit zotero.org, and then in the next portion we will discuss about the in detail about the how it works. That is the we'll discuss about the demo of the Zotero. And first we'll discuss getting along with the Zotero interface, how it looks and what are the features that are available, and then we will see little more details.